Hello, hello. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? The dogs are yelling behind me, so you guys are definitely going to hear that. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. They can't go outside today because it's a muddy, rainy day outside, and I do not want to clean them up. So they are just going to bark behind me. Today we're just running Garchomp for a bit. As you guys know, this is my my go-to deck for ranked. It's pretty fun. It's fun, and I don't see a lot of other people running it, so... Which makes it even more fun. Let me just pop out my YouTube chat real quick. We got a Gabite going. They're getting energy first. That's terrible for us, but we have Gabite and Garchomp, so... And Cynthia, to be honest. We're looking pretty set if our energies are correct. If our energies show up, we're looking pretty good. That's a big if, though. Big ol' if. Big ol' if. You know? Hey, Junkie Ninja. What's going on? What's going on, Carrot King? Bones Mahoney. Hello, hello. Invader, how we doing? Jeff, good afternoon, good afternoon. Energies are lining up, of course, and we get red carded. I can't evolve yet anyways, can I? Yeah, I guess I can because I played first. Because this 20 chip damage is not worth. I'd rather just hope for Gabite. Yeah, didn't think so. How is it that we have the perfect starting hand and they happen to start with the red card? Like, what is going on? Also, I busted out my Miyu Mini Plus because Invader was like sharing a picture of his Ambernick device, and it's so nice. It's just like it's so pocketable. You just like throw it in your pocket. Makes me want to get stuff set up on there again to play. My biggest issue is syncing stuff. I'm like always worried I'm gonna lose my save, and it's just like it's easier to sync stuff from like Android. Fighting energy. That's probably the only water energy we're ever going to see. That's my guess. We just lose here, actually, if I don't retreat. So I guess I do this. Oi. I can't believe we get red carded. That looks like a Game Boy. It is pretty much a Game Boy. But it can play like other stuff. Hang on. I gotta... Sometimes with the prompter there, I forget where my camera's located. Mostly just because I'm dumb. It's pretty sick. I have a couple of these. I have another one over here. Hang on. Yeah, we just lose. We just lose for sure. It's so weird not hearing myself in the headphones. But I have, this is a Trim UI Smart Pro. Also looks pretty familiar. This one, it's a bit, I don't know. I liked the Miyu Mini for the fact that I could just like throw it in my pocket and go. This one is like, I look more like a gamer when I'm playing, you know? Like if I take this on a plane, you're like, okay, he's gaming for sure. I don't know, it's just like in your face. The other one's a little more discreet. It fits in my pocket nicely. You just toss it and go. Man, it's so weird. I actually didn't realize how uncomfortable I am talking to the microphone when I can't hear myself back into my ears with headphones on. That's weird. It's like a weird vibe. I should like practice, like take a stream where I just don't have headphones in. Or just like turn off the monitoring maybe. Weird vibe. Yeah, you know, with the Rocky helmet. I would love to hit this thing one time. But our energies are perfect, so I don't want to mess this up. Hey, Shorty, thanks for the heart. Cyrus and Elder. I'm actually not attacking at all. I just want to stay alive because the lineup is here. We've got orange poppy today. What is it? Orange cream? Orange cream. Oops, wrong way. It's okay. Not my favorite. I like that Olipop stuff better for sure. All right, Gabite's here. But we're dead, right? We're just dead? Maybe I should have not done this. I definitely should have just played this in the back, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess we can get rid of this water energy. I could comms one of these guys for them to look for Meowth. I know that's a weird thing to say, but nah, that's not a Meowth. Okay, but it's still the play to get this guy out. If they have Cyrus, we probably lose anyways. Get rid of the water, throw the Gibble up there. Yeah, this deck is strong. Why didn't you attack? You had energy, because they would have knocked us out. They had a Rocky Helmet, so if I would have attacked, we would have just lost. And we're still just going to lose because they now have Sabrina, which wins them the game. They had a Rocky Helmet on, so if I would have attacked, it would have brought my Gibble down to 40, and then this thing does 50 with Arceus. That's why I didn't attack. The energies are still in our favor though. That's actually crazy. I'm not gonna Grandma. We're gonna probably shear Grandma next turn. We're actually still not out of this. If I could get this energy on like any game where the cards line up, we'd be set. Had a Game Boy Advance SP with my Ambernick. I found Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Let's go. Yeah, there's an SP. There's a flip version of that too. Did you know? Looks a lot like the SP, the old SP. Not that I want to encourage spending more money again, but regular shearing. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I had to try out this Carnivine deck. It's pretty strong, yeah. Carnivine, it's pretty much just Carnivine Arceus. We gotta do this. I think we're cooked though, right? So I attack here. We're down to 100. I actually have to sack Meowth now. But like we're running out of HP. And like what does it even buy us really? Nothing, kind of. Yeah, Carnivine's strong. No doubt about that. Yeah, there's actually two of them. There's the Miyu Mini Flip. Miyu Mini Flip. You can watch some videos on like which one is better, but it's actually, I think it's the same one that you have. It's the same hardware. It's just in the flip form, called the Ambernick RG35XX SP, and it's just like a little bit thicker than the old, like the regular Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, they win. Good game. We were just like behind one step the whole time. But yeah, and the Miyu Mini Flip is like it's got some analog sticks, but those analog sticks are bad. Like, don't, anytime you see one of these like knockoff devices with analog sticks, just assume that they don't work. Just like assume that they don't work. The only one that I got that actually worked was it's the AYN Odin 2 Mini. But that thing is in like, it's in a whole different price bracket. Like it was like $400 or something like that. It's an insane device. And I wouldn't even really recommend playing that. Like unless you have a specific, like I've got this Android game that I know works well with a controller. That would be the way to go. Chomp struggling to start off the day. I know, it's literally stream. It's literally on stream. I played this morning and I won every game. I literally won like 6 in a row. And now I'm on stream and now it's just dying. Hey, Christopher, what's going on? How are you? I mean, we had the perfect starting hand, perfect energy, and then they red carded us. Like, who's running? Why? Stop running red card. How is this actually effective now? Energy first is great, but we see fighting, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. X speed and a Meowth would have been great there. It's not what we found at all. Can't hit this Marshadow because I would love to bring him in with a Cyrus later. Would love to bring it back in with a Cyrus later because this thing is always a menace. After the match, can I show the deck? Yeah, I can show the deck then. It's just double Garchomp line with single Meowth. Pokeball, go. Energies, I like that. I like where my energies are at right now. That's pretty beautiful. Unfortunate to see Meowth. I don't like that for us, but... yeah, if I had a Garchomp, or sorry, another Gibble there, that would have been the bee's knees, as they say. So I could have got my first fighting energy on him. This deck is all about managing energy. That's what it's about. The dog mad. Yeah, they're out there fighting. They're out there fighting. It's too muddy outside right now for them to go out, so they just have all this energy from being in the house. And they literally threw up, what I think it was the Big Shepherd, threw up all over the kitchen this morning. I don't even know. It was like piles on piles. It was gross. It's been a morning, that's for sure. Went on a 19-game win streak with this deck in ranked. Yeah, but did you start in Pokeball? What rank did your streak start in? This is details that we need. Because if you're in a 19-game win streak in Ultra Ball, you need to tell me what that deck is right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, starting from Pokeball, we probably could have done that too. But yeah, it's once you hit like Ultra 2, people get pretty sweaty. I do kind of regret doing exactly the thing that I did. Can I cancel this? No, because I did it already, huh? It's already done. I guess we're getting rid of our cape because I don't want to get rid of Gabite. Definitely don't want to lose that. Cyrus is important. Cyrus is actually not important because we're going to knock out Marshadow right now. Okay, never mind. Cyrus is gone. Yikers. Beautiful. And now we just knock this thing out and he's got no energy. We could be getting hit for 50. That is an option, but... or 70. I guess it's 70 because this guy. Crazy. Hey, Vixen, what's going on? On a pretty good loss streak. Yeah, it's been up and down, honestly, in Ultra 3. It's been up and down. We're finally gaining some ground. The problem is I keep mixing up the decks, and I need to just stick with one. I'm going to be an addict with my Ambernick to like get burnt. But I see some late night weekends. See, my biggest issue is like syncing. I always want to make sure that it has connectivity. Oh, nice. Get the dub. I want to make sure it has connectivity that I can sync my saves. That's like always my concern. Because I hate feeling like I'm always starting over. And I do that a lot. Where like I'll play a Fire Emblem game for like 25 chapters. And then I'll put it down and I'll forget where the save is. Or I'll like wipe my hard drive or something. And lose the save. And then I'll come back to it. And I'll start at chapter 1 again. It's just like, man, I should have just kept that. So I'm trying to more... oh, the deck. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll share it then. Ultra 3-4 is bad for my win rate. Yeah, it gets tough. It gets tough. People are getting pretty sweaty up in this level. Yeah, I usually end up sharing the deck like 100 times in a stream, so it's just like I should probably create a link that just says, "Hey, here's where you go for decks." Energy first is cool. Into water is pretty bad, but it's kind of fine because we don't have, yeah, we got Gibble now. I don't have to worry about where this energy goes first. Honestly, not a bad start. Yeah, I mean, I could take a screenshot. That's probably the easiest way to do it. But it's like I'd run different decks all the time. You know what I mean? So it's a bit annoying to always keep a screenshot of the most recent deck. That's all. Be different if I'm running the same thing a lot. I guess this deck, I run this deck all the time, so it definitely is fair to keep a screenshot of this guy. Some people use landscape mode tricks so that you can see different things depending on the viewing angle. Well, if you want to watch in landscape, you just go to YouTube or Twitch. That's the key there. That is the key there. I don't use TikTok Studio because it's hot garbage. So because it's like actually bad. They might just scoop one Eye Sabrina here, if I'm honest with you. Is there any reason to X-speed? I don't need energy on this Meowth anymore. Sabrina might just end the game here. I kind of want to keep Cyrus around. Yeah, there we go. The concede. Lil Shikavert, thanks for the follow. We're so back. We're so back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So is Meowth generally what you want to open with, or it depends on the game? 100% depends on the game. Typically, you in this deck you play around the energy. Here, let me share the deck while I talk about it. In this deck, you need to play around the energy. So if you see you're getting water, then try to get Meowth in the active slot because you know another water energy is coming. So you can sacrifice that water energy to draw cards. If you see you're getting water fighting and you already have like Gibble Gabite, then you need to just get energy on Gibble Gabite and ignore Meowth altogether. Like there are some games where I'll set Meowth in the active slot and he just sits there and gets knocked out because the energies are correct and that's more important. But yeah, so you kind of want Meowth first most of the time. That lets you draw if the energies are incorrect. It lets you stack energy if the energies are correct. And then late game, it's a card you can shear if you need to get rid of them. I added a Grandma to this deck because I didn't want to add more Pokemon because that'll mess up the draw with like Pokeball and communication. But Grandma lets me bring back something for Sabrina bait late game. So like say I've got Meowth in the active slot, or say I've got Gibble in the active slot, I've got a Garchomp on the bench that I'm building up. You Grandma something from the grave and set it there, so that way if you get Sabrina, you can just sack that Mon again. That way your Garchomp is safe, because one Garchomp can win all the games, you know? Can literally win all the games. It's just getting his energy, that's all. Didn't have a letter cap, I would type out the message and pin it in the TikTok. Sadly, I can't. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. I would like to share links. Like, it would be so easy to just have a link to the deck. Or, like, make a quick video. And, like, have a link to that video explaining the deck. That way when people ask, I can be like, hey, go watch that over there. But, TikTok doesn't let me share links in my own chat, which is just, like, kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, it's my chat. If I want to share a link, it's my link. Like, they just want you to stay on the platform, which I get, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying. From one fizzy drink to the next. This is just sparkling water, though. Seeing fighting energy next is pretty terrible. Pretty big bad for us, but that's okay. He can't attack us next turn yet. But we are sad about it, you know? Cracking open a cold one for the boys. I mean, it is a Friday, right? It is a Friday. No, it's just sparkling water. I don't really drink, to be honest. I know it's like a nerdy thing to say, but I really don't. You could catch me every once in a while. I will have an old fashioned. If I'm like out with some friends or something, but at home, like I don't keep any alcohol at home. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Alcohol is bad, okay? Listen, you guys already know. You guys already know I don't sleep. I just you can do this. I don't sleep. I don't drink. I don't do anything except for stream video games to you guys and write code. Those are like the two things that I do. And now I'm gonna be talking at conventions. I'm really the more that I think about getting on stage and talking to people on a stage, the less I want to do it. The more I think about it, the more I just want to sit at home. Bourbon of choice? I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. Whatever the house is, whatever the house bourbon is. Whatever the house decides to use. You know? Alright, the energies are finally here. Finally here. We can draw even more cards. Because we can't attack anyways. Hey, Paul. Thanks for the follow. I can play Meowth for fodder, you know? We can even give him a fighting energy. Why not? Sure. And now, Pokeball is a dead card, so I shear the Pokeball, because there's no other basics left. Seeing Gabite is also cool, because we have another Garchomp now. So the next play might not even be with this Garchomp, it might be with our guy in the back. We could even retreat here, honestly, but I'd rather just not give up the point, I think. Oh, the fact that he's got 170 HP is pretty massive. Oh no, he's gonna hit himself. He's gonna hit himself. I forgot. I forgot they hit themselves. This should be a good set. We could retreat to Meowth. We definitely could have. But we should live. You have Giovanni, dude. No way, man. No way you're rocking Giovanni in 2025. And no way that's how we lose, too. Alright, I guess I should have put the Meowth up then. You're right. I should have just put the Meowth up. That's actually a crime. I really can't believe that. Because now does Cape save us? I guess Cape saves us. Yeah, Cape will save us here. Cape will save us here. Bringing back Gibble is not worth anything, so we shear this every time. Into another card I wish I could shear. Actually crazy, though, that like you're packing... I mean, I guess it's 17 trainer. That's what this deck is. Like, they're running 17 trainer, but... How many cards are left? 3. We might not get Cynthia. There's a chance that Cynthia's at the bottom. Oh, it didn't cape! Oh my god, dude. I hate it here. I literally hate it here. Literally hate it here. We had him too. We had him too. Literally had it. Oh, it's so frustrating. I was so distracted at the fact that he's carrying Giovanni in 2025. Blue? Nah, I would never run blue. I would run Geo before I'd run blue. For sure. Geo is crucial in that deck. I really don't think it is. I don't think it is. The only reason he has Geo in that deck is because he's got space for days. There's only 3 Pokemon in that deck, so he can fit whatever he wants in there, you know? Can't one-shot Meows without it. I guess. I guess that's true. But he just has so much room, you know? Them getting energy first makes me really sad. I actually wanted Meowth there. We didn't get it. Probably should have did 20 chip damage to him. Again, for Cyrus reasons, but... Probably should have did 20 chip there. Instead of evolving. That way I can Cyrus this thing back in. At least they're kind of bricking. Like they really hate. Oh, this is actually good. There's the Meowth. We're seeing another fighting energy, so Meowth gets one shot though. I really don't want to put Meowth out to get one shot. Communication guarantees Gabite, but like there's only 6 cards left. Knowing my luck, Gabite's at the bottom. But yeah, we're getting fighting again. So we can go like this. Doesn't see, this is one thing, like Pokemon Center Lady never brings us back up to full, and then we're still just Cyrus bait, and there's like nothing that's doing 100 over there, so I'm actually not going to use that yet. What rank are we at? We are at Ultra 3. Ultra 3, about halfway. The reason I can't just kill the Marsh, yeah, because I don't have enough energy. If we can find one water energy... No. Okay. If we could find one water energy, just one, we'd probably be winning. You know? We'd probably just win. But it's not there, so... I'm at Ultra 3 as well. I've been running Dark Rhytina, but does this deck do well against that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as long as you get energy. The biggest thing is alternating energy, right? The fact that you need a water energy and a fighting energy, it destroys you. And, like, this is a terrible, terrible run for us. So if we could just... If we had a water energy at all during this entire flow, we would have already won. Because this deck gets through all the cards. It makes it through every single card. It's just, are you going to get the energy that you need? All right, there's our first water energy, which is cool. I'm actually going to Grandma here. Which allows us to not get any damage on our Garchomp if we don't want it. I will keep X speed. Cyrus is completely unnecessary in this. Although it doesn't matter. Do we even need a shear? No, we're going to draw our last card next turn. So I literally didn't need to do this. Literally didn't need to do this. Once again, throwing into other Cynthia. It's fine. There's no reason for Cyrus in this matchup anyways. But still. Need Cyrus for Marsh? Nah. I guess maybe. Yeah, because he's going to do a lot of damage, huh? If he retreats out here. I'm always just like instinct to hit the shear button. Rocky Helmet. Oh, here we go. He's bringing Sudowoodo in. Sudowoodo. I really need to see like water again. If I'm honest with you. Really need to see water again. Oh, makes me sad. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Where'd our cape go? How did we use cape this game? Okay. We can go Pokemon Center Lady, but I can't Pokemon Center Lady and Sabrina. Okay, so I go X speed. Into other Chomp. Man, I hate that. And now I Sabrina. And they most likely give up Cranidos. But we'll see. They are making decisions. I give up Marshadow. Okay. I mean, you're still like 10 damage short. I doubt you're running Geo in this deck. It's most likely red and not Geo. But if we never see water energy again, we lose anyways. So. Whoa, you have Giovanni. There's no way you have Rampardos Giovanni in your hand right now. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I swear to God, I'll end the stream right now. That's what I thought. Because there's no reason for this deck to have Giovanni. There's literally not. There's our water energy. All right, that's the GGs, everybody. That is a G's to the G's. We just go Cynthia, and we win the game. We win the game. Let's go. Why end the stream now? Because it's like they pulled out Giovanni out of nowhere. But I guess it makes sense in that other deck. Giovanni makes no sense in this deck. They need red. Was that Julia Beloved that played before? It was. Yep. Yepers. We could play some Kingdom Hearts. Are you ready? You ready for that? I'm down. Oh. My back hurts. My back hurts. My back hurts. All right, here we go. Good game. We almost threw. Only one time, though. We only threw for the one time, you know? Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Any chance you can show the deck list? Yes, I will show the deck list. I'm just going to post it. I think somebody else said it, but I'm going to post in Discord and just say, yep, you can join the Discord to see the deck list. That's probably the way to do it. That's probably the way to do it. Here we go. Hurry up. You guys better be ready with a screenshot. We got Garchomp line, Meowth, X-Speed, double Pokeball, 1 Communication, 1 Cape, 2 Research, 1 Cyrus, 2 Cynthia, 1 Celestic Town Elder, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, and 1 Sabrina. Nurse Joy got robbed, by the way. That's all I'll say about that. That is all I'll say about that. Why is everybody running old Garchomp recently? I could not make dual energy work ever. Yeah, so you do run into some games where you brick pretty hard. Have you thought of changing it out for an Arida? I had an Arida in the deck originally, but you can't guarantee that you have water energy on stuff. And I want to just be able to heal always. Can Dragon Garchomp be played on new Gabite? Yes, it can. It can. That is an option, for sure. But you never know if you're going to have the water energy first or the fighting energy first. You know? Oh, what's that? I got an email. Aim is greater than email. You're not wrong. Why not Perla instead of... Are you talking about Arida? Because I don't always have water energy. Arida requires water energy. All right. Double fighting energy. Pretty terrible for us. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Any batters in chat? I feel like old Zard beats everything, even if I don't get a flip or and a bad pull. So yeah, old Zard is still very strong. Old Zard is very strong. Garchomp has water? Yeah, Garchomp has water, but you don't know that you're gonna have it, right? I want to heal all the time, you know? Respect you for not using Giratina Darkrai. Yeah. I mean, that's the way to win right now, if you want to win. This is still winning, though. It's just the energy is like... The games are much longer. Still, we haven't been on a streak in a while, though, to be fair. Hey, Cody, thanks for the follow. Floor, thanks for following. They should make an evolution meta next season. I mean, they kind of did last season with your boy that I can't think of his name right now. Leafeon. They kind of did with Leafeon. So this is like probably just GG's, but like you never know. You never know. Bad things could happen. Bad things could happen to good Garchomps, but I think this is like looking pretty good. We don't have a lot of cards yet, so there's a chance. Although we have second sheer material, like, and we're gonna draw another one. We better get into Cynthia. I mean, unless Cynthia's the bottom two, we're fine here. If you want fast games, you might want to play Wug Trio and play Coin Flip Simulator. I mean, that is definitely an option for sure. Definitely an option for sure. Umbreon EX is gonna be cool. I mean, people are stoked for that card in real life, which is crazy. Oh, they healed themselves. That's so bad for us. That is actually bad for us. Should be fine. Oh, they could have a Dawn, though. Dawn would destroy our souls. In general, chat, I posted your deck. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, we could just send people over there. Yeah, this is not the best. All right, we've got Chomp. We got Chomp. We got our water energy we needed. We can Reckless. Reckless this guy. Into Professors, which is nice. Shoot. Now I'm a little torn. I guess we Professors. If they have Cynthia, if they have Dawn, we probably lose, though. If they have Dawn, we probably lose. I wish I had a Sabrina right now. Is what I wish I had. I don't want to shear anything else yet. We might need these energies, so X speed is valuable. And there's only 2 cards left. Let's just hit. Let's just hit and hope they don't have Dawn. They probably have Dawn. Oh, we live. We live one. Anyways, we got Cape. I'm silly. You guys were worried. You guys were so worried. Come on. You guys were so worried. Can't believe you all were worried. You were worried. You were worried about this? Sheesh. Hey, Pokecatch, what's going on? Anyone has an extra magneton? You might be able to find somebody in the Discord. Let's see if I can send this. Let's see if the links work. I'll try it. Definitely. Yeah, it looks like it's sent to the right place. You got a cape. You guys were scared. You guys were so scared. I mean, that's Gigi. We don't even need Cynthia, right? Do we even need a Cynthia? Who's Cynthia? This actually even puts us up over 130, right? Oh, we removed the water! Oh, you guys. Ow. Oh, the flip, dude. I'm too busy looking at chat. Now I have to do all this over again. I hate it here, dude. This game makes me miserable sometimes. All right, well now I do this. Come on, man. Into that. There's only one card left, so I don't need to shear anything. So annoying. I was too busy reading chat. Have I been gaming my whole life? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, gaming's the reason I actually got into the career that I'm in at the moment. I think we're still okay, but it does make me sad that we had to go around this, you know? Does make me sad that we had to go this way. All right. Now, water energy here. Now, we would actually have 2 chomps ready if I didn't completely throw. But that's okay. That should be okay. We just go back out here into this guy. And now I knock out the Mewtwo. We just got done talking about this Giovanni situation, though. I mean, if they have a Giovanni, they probably win. Right? Because of the throw. Specifically because of the throw. There's like kind of no way around it, I don't think. I mean, I can bring the cat back just in case a Sabrina happens, but I actually don't even care. I'd rather them Sabrina, you know? I'd rather them Sabrina than do anything else here. Yeah, I guess we just have to hope he doesn't have it. Do I work in the gaming industry? No, I work adjacent to the gaming industry. I'm in developer relations. I help developers build cool stuff. But the reason I started writing code was actually RuneScape back in the day. Yeah, we're going to lose chance. It's unbelievable. It's actually insane that we're losing to this. Again. Yeah, it's a throw. It was a throw. It literally a throw. But that's what you get in Ultra 2 or Ultra 3. Basically Master Ball at this point. Like, the energy's aligned. There's literally nothing I could do though, right? There's no way around this. I can play our little guy. I can stack energy, but there's nothing I can do here. Killing me. Neopets actually got me thinking of coding. Let's go. Yeah, I used to play Neopets like crazy. The Balloon Disaster? Are you kidding me? Doubloon Disaster. This deck beats the most broken deck most of the time, honestly. If I that's like literally the second one that I threw. If it was just like if I play better. Ow. Ow, ow. If I just play better, we win both of those probably. Definitely the last one for sure. If I just didn't place the energy on the wrong Garchomp, we win that every time. Huh. Does this deck beat Garchomp or Palkia? Those decks get me so mad. I mean, Garchomp is tough. It beats Palkia. It beats Palkia. Garchomp is tough. Like Garchomp EX is tough because he's got so much HP. See, this is where like Pokemon communication into like getting the like if we Pokemon communication into a Gabite and then we get our draws right, it all looks good. It super sucks seeing our energy line up and then having to put it on the Meowth, you know. But I think it's too early to try to go for communication. I don't think it's going to really do anything for us. We just have to draw cards. Which other Gabite? Oh, Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is hit or miss. Gyarados is hit or miss. It beats Palkia, but Gyarados is hit or miss. Because Gyarados has so much HP, you have to get like multiple hits on him. You really have to get lucky with your energy placement. Okay, seeing the correct energy again, we have to at least try for communication here. Fingers crossed. Come on, man. That's so bad. That's so bad for us. We have to actually Pokemon Center Lady. And our energies are in the wrong place. That's terrible. The draw in this deck usually doesn't let us down because we're usually drawing so many cards, but... Hey, what's going on? All right. How you doing? Gotta heal too. Yeah. Yup. It's such a shame when the energies line up and the cards don't. Yeah, now now we're gonna get our Gibble. Maybe not. I was gonna say we're gonna get our Gibble. Look at this draw though. Literally half our deck. Imagine we get the Gibble here and then like no Pokeball, no Gibble. I mean, this is pretty Jover. He just draws the Arceus and we lose. Hey, Zacharias, thanks for the game controller. Let's go. Nagaris, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we just get bopped by this cat. Good game. What a terrible, terrible start. Oh, it makes the throw of the previous game hurt even more. Makes the throw of the previous game hurt even more. My backers. Thank goodness it's Friday, dude. You guys ready to be done for the day? I'm ready to be done for the day. I'm ready to be done for the day. I still got stuff to do. I like how it's like the god of space versus a blue circle. I'm not tomorrow. I have to change the 4 tires on my truck. Oof. Yeah, I still have stuff to do. I have house stuff to do. We gotta move our refrigerator. The freezer's like not freezing anymore. I don't even need to hit this thing for 20, do I? No, I don't. The energies are lining up now, though. This is pretty good. I'm actually gonna play these guys now. I'll just play the cat and save this for switch bait. Weekend stream. I should be live tomorrow. Yeah, I should be live tomorrow. I actually have to get my truck inspected now that you said truck tires. Hopefully it passes inspection. It is an old truck. Hey, Neptune, thanks for the follow. Oh, into Chomp right there would have been insane. We are getting... Oh, we're still not getting hit next turn, so we're like completely safe to just stay in and slash here. Because he has to do his thing. He's got to do his little dance, you know? They're bricking pretty hard. Old trucks run better than new trucks? I don't know. And mine's a what? A 2006. I'm not a truck person, if I'm honest with you. I'm not a big truck person. I'm more of a race car kind of guy. But I wrecked my race car and I needed something that could haul it, so I had to buy a truck. Man. Look at this, all the way back up to full. Crazy. Now you got to do your bellow. You're bellowing. Okay. Now what do we do? That's super annoying. I guess we go like this, and I retreat, and I'm gonna get rid of the water energy. Yeah, get rid of the water energy to bring the cat in. And now I play fighting on the cat, and I heal my bench back up to full, so that way they can't Cyrus. And now I draw. Sorry, I gotta lock in a little bit. These guys are actually good now. These guys are actually good now. Millennium Puzzle on vacation today. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yu-Gi-Oh! Did you serve? No, I did not serve. A lot of people think that. I'm not sure why. I must just have that face. But I have not been in the military, no. I thought about the Air Force for a while. Because I was always like a tech nerd. And it felt like they were going to give me schooling, and that sounded cool to me. What's the play here? I can't just hit this Darkrai. Like that's actual and factual. I cannot do that. But I can Sabrina this turn. I think I Sabrina this turn. Because like I could come in to Cynthia and knock this thing out immediately, but then I'm set up to be destroyed by this guy, and then we just lose because the energies aren't there anymore. So I think we have to do this and get him out. Shear for Cape. I could have sheared for Cape. That would have also been a thing, but we've talked about it. They've got Geo floating around. I am gonna shear anyways. Which you guys know, you always shear first, and I just don't do that. See, it didn't matter that time, but because now I can hit this guy again and draw again. In a pretty good spot there, I think. It's the shirt. Yeah, this is just a green. This is a plain green shirt. That's all. That's all. Anyone else notice they removed a bunch of types for this game? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so this is the question. No, he didn't play Dark Energy yet, so we have to sack Gabite here. That was close. My brain was almost not braining. They almost got me by not playing Energy yet. Rank, we are Ultra 3, like halfway through Ultra 3, something like that. Alright, do I believe in Cape? I kind of have to believe in Cape. Do you believe in Cape? I think I just have to believe in Cape. There's 6 cards left. Pokeball is dead. There's the Cape, everybody. Like you said, like I previously said, Giovanni still is a thing, apparently. So we'll see. But I think it's less. It has to be less popular in this deck compared to the Mewtwo deck. So I think we can Cape here and just knock him out. We'll see. We're gonna learn together. We're gonna learn together. Do you have 2 capes? Just 1 cape. Just 1 cape. But it's crazy because like we almost always get to it because of like all the cards that we drew. Like we only have 4 cards left. They have 7. It's gonna come down to Geo. This is why my opponent's turns take forever. Well, yeah, if you play a deck that you have to think about, you got to do it, you know? Versus this deck is just play energy on Darkrai and then press Bellow and you're doing the thing, you know? Oh. So hard, man. I need 50 points. 50 points? Yeah, it's tough. Hey, there we go. Good game. Do you play 2 Celestial Town Elders? No, just 1. Just 1. Almost through. Look at it. The professor is always there to get you to throw, man. He's just ready. He's ready to set you up for failure. Always ready to set you up for failure. Research is a double agent, for real. For real, for real. Can I show the deck? Yeah, I'll share it quick. It's also in the Discord if you want to check out the Discord. It's in the profile. And what's up with Dragon type not getting energy? They have to use 2 energies. Yeah, so I mean that's just the card game. Like they followed the TCG. Like it's not like it's new to this game specifically. It's like the trading card game. That's how it works. Does it? TCG has Dragon type energy? Oh, okay. I don't know. My biggest complaint is just that it's so wishy-washy. Like it should either be weighted, like I've got like, you know, six water cards and 4 fire cards. Like I should have a 60% chance of getting water and 40% chance of getting fire or something like that. Like it should be weighted in some way, and they don't do that at all. So it's just like complete. Like you could go games where you just get watered 9 turns in a row. It's like, okay, well I guess I lose then. That's all. I mean, I think it would make this deck, especially this deck, too consistent if I got it. If it's like every other. You look so familiar. Are you from Oklahoma? No, I am not from Oklahoma. I've never been. Never been to Oklahoma. He's right. Dragon energy exists, but it's not common apparently. Oh, okay. Did we just get... Dude. Oh, this game. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. If you tell yourself you're having fun, you're more likely to have fun, you know? Did you beat Darkrai Giratina? Yes, that last one I did, yeah. What's the furthest west you've been? Probably San Diego. That's pretty far west, right? Wait, where's Hawaii on a map? I was geographically challenged. I've been so west that I've been east. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I've been so west that it felt like east again. You know? So west that it turns into east. What's my win rate with this deck? I don't know. It's probably it's over 50. It's over 50. Over 50, under 60. How about that? You think Real Madrid are out? I want to say no, because like they're like bred to win that competition. But I mean, 3-0, that's tough to come back from, right? That's pretty tough. Communication, don't care about that. You love to see no flips, love to see that. We have sports fans in here, not too many, but we talk about Real Madrid sometimes. I'm a pretty big Real Madrid fan. Can you explain why you have Town Elder in this deck? Does it improve the deck that much versus a specific? So the reason I run Town Elder is because I don't want to play, I don't want to put another Pokemon in the deck because it messes up the draw. So if I say I add like, I don't know, a Druddigan in here. Now my Pokeball could draw a Druddigan when I really wanted to get a Garchomp piece, or my Communication could get a Druddigan when I don't really want it to. Stuff like that. Versus the Town Elder lets me have Sabrina bait in the late game. So I've run into this scenario a few times where I'll have like a Gibble in the active slot and I'm building my Garchomp on the bench, and I'll just get Sabrina'd and they bring in the Chomp and I just lose because of that. Versus if I have my Town Elder, I can bring my Moltres back, or sorry, my Moltres. I can bring my Meowth back and have Sabrina bait. That's why I have Grandma in this deck. She's pretty good. I'm gonna wait one more turn to comms here. I think. Char is looking real scary though. Char is looking big scary back there. Check a secret Juve fan, I'm sure of it. Nah. I barely have enough time to watch La Liga. Like even La Liga or Champions League, I watch like, I'll go and watch the highlights. Like half the time I don't even watch the whole game. Unless it's like Real Madrid Barcelona. Like if it's like El Clasico, I'll go back and I'll actually sit down and prepare for that. But most of them I'll watch a replay, or I'll watch like that when they chop it up on YouTube when I just get the highlights and stuff. Whew. American football greater than soccer. Get out of here. Get out of the chat. What are you even doing? What are you even doing here? So we just lose now, I think, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we just lose now. Pretty positive. Is there any way around not just losing? I'd really like to shear, but I don't know what to get rid of. I kind of want all of this still. I'm going to shear the X speed, but I really hope I don't come to regret it. My thought was I could communicate. Yeah, I knew. My thought was I could communicate this Chomp into the Gabite and evolve quick, but like I should have just got rid of this. Is that Iono? Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was Mars, which would have made me cry. Should have made him switch. He would have went into the Zard. Nah, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have went into Zard. He would have went into Moltres. Still Inferno dancing, by the way. Now here, I might Sabrina, because if he's not thinking, he might sack the Charmander. I doubt it, though. All right, I can Gabite. I can Shear. Garchomp is here. Research doesn't matter. I don't see water energy happening. Yeah. Because I don't see... I mean, he's planning the retreat here. I guess I can Sabrina and see what they do. But I'm just like, I'm not going to have Garchomp fast enough. So we have to, like, we actually have to buy one more turn. Man, I really hate that. Yeah, I like Sabrina's probably the play there, but now I can Cyrus this thing back in, right? So my thought is maybe I can get him to give up a Charmander or something. Nah, of course. So maybe I get him to give up a Charmander or something and then cheaply Cyrus in the Moltres, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, there's our water energy. Okay, that's huge. So now I can do this. We can start doing things now because we're getting the correct energy next turn. Let's just see what they want to do. Oh, they threw. Huge throw. Isn't it? Maybe not. I guess maybe not, because they can still I can't knock this thing out in one blow. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I got overzealous. I can knock this thing out though, which is good. But there's no way we get through this guy. There's just no way. Good old Char. Good old Char. Here he comes. Yeah. I think that's about it. I don't think there's any... It's like GG's, right? This Char is just a beast. He's got 2 and 2. Need red for 30 damage from Meowth. Yeah, there's just no way around it, right? I can do... Gotta do that. I can bring back Grandma. With Grandma. It's just not quite enough. Easy, just use Cynthia and red. Yeah, none of it matters. Yeah, they even had heals. They even had heals to bring it back up. That's GG's. Good game. Old Char still wins games, man. Old Char is good. But this is one where, like, old Char wins the game guaranteed. New Char, maybe. Maybe, because I carry Cape, you know? New Char is just strong, though. Or old Char, sorry. Old Char is just strong, though. I mean, 180 HP and 200 guaranteed damage. There's really no way to beat it. The only thing that really works against it is Mew, and nobody runs Mew right now, which is weird. I kind of feel like there has to be a Mew. I kind of feel like there has to be a Mew Giratina deck that people are not running for some reason. I feel like there has to be something there. But then you just run into Darkrai and lose, right? Hey, OBG9, thanks for the follow. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we're in Ultra 3. It's pretty much the same thing. Skarmory Magnezone Mew. I saw some Skarmory Magnezone stuff happening. I kind of like the looks of that. I do kind of want to try it out. The energies are perfect. If we could get a hold of a Garchomp. If we get a hold of a Garchomp, we're actually like kind of cooking here. Not gonna comms yet because we can't evolve anyways. We'll wait until next turn, but imagine a world where we top deck Garchomp right now. Scarmbassadon, yeah, I built that deck. I love that deck. That's a fun one. It's a fun one, but sometimes the fossil just doesn't show up, right? Like there's no way to guarantee you're gonna get a fossil in time. That's why I was just running is it a Lucario, like Lucario, Marshadow, something else with some fighting mons, and then I have 2 fossil and only 1 line of the whatchamacallit, what's his name? 1 line of Rampardos. All right, this is like 50-50 to get Garchomp right now, I think. Yeah, let's go. That's probably GG's. They might just scoop here. I guess technically Pokeball is still viable. It's fine. I kind of forgot that I put Meowth back in the deck, if I'm honest with you. I do that every time. It's just like instinct. Like I immediately just want to shear something. Oh. Every time I join here, you're playing Garchomp. It's my favorite deck to run. It's so much fun. It's more fun than the other ones. I don't want to run. I don't want to run Giratina Mewtwo. Wow. I always forget that zone only takes 3 energy, dude. I always forget that zone only takes 3 energy. Wait, you could do comms for trainer cards? I just learned this? No. Comms is only for Pokemon. But what I can do is I can shear it. I can use my Garchomp's ability to shear it, and you just throw it in the trash and then draw a card. Kabutops Lucario is nice until you reach Ultra Ball. That's a fun one. Yeah, I like that one. So I have a Garchomp deck with 2 Garchomp EX and 2 Baby. It seems to help my bricks on energy. Yeah, but that's like assuming you brick on the fighting side, right? Baby Garchomp. Yeah, I got you. That assumes you're bricking on the fighting side, though. I feel like it's just as easy to brick on the water side, you know? Look at this guy just wugging, dude. I lose all the time this deck. To be fair. Could definitely see us losing this one. I guess the play is to just go and build Mewtwo so that I can finally get to Master Ball. Wiggle Deck and Float Soul. I did kind of want to try Float Soul, but I couldn't find something that I liked. Can you use Misty for water energy? No, because Misty only works on water Pokemon. I deserve to use the meta for a little bit. I guess. It's still not as fun, though. It's just not as fun to play. You gonna wug, dude? Are you wugging? You mean wugging right now? You gonna retreat this thing? No, you're still springing out. Okay. Meowth. It's actually good to see Meowth just because it's one less card I have to worry about communicating. Card jump? Ah, that's like the worst. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That probably means we lose. Probably means we lose. I guess the play here is to Sabrina and not attack. Which just feels bad. It just feels so bad. I mean, X speed or Leaf. Maybe I should have just hit this the Wiglet. Maybe I should have just hit Wiglet. No way you're not into Wug Trio yet. How many cards are you drawing, dude? Palkia. There's the Wug Trio. Yeah, I knew you were there. Now I guess to juice him up. Pokeball draws Meowth now. I can go Gabite. I think I have to retreat and draw cards here, right? I'm gonna retreat, drop the water. Oh wait! Can I not do that? Nice. You can undo that. What's crazy is the Wug lives one. Wug Trio's pretty good. Wug Trio is pretty good. Alright, 150 on Meowth. You know what? I don't hate an even spread. I think we still lose though, right? There's no way around this. Yeah, like there's water, but like what do we do here? Pretty much nothing. Nothing that I could think of. The cape is actually just huge. See what they decide to do. I mean, 150 on either of these is great. Anything else pretty much loses us the game. And they still have this flip to go for, like crazy. Feels pretty bad. Yeah, good flips. Pretty much the perfect split. Maybe the play was to Granny Meow. Yeah, so my plan was to Granny Meow the following turn. I couldn't Granny and Cynthia. They got the perfect split there anyways, I guess, but I couldn't Granny and Cynthia in the same turn. But my plan was to Cynthia the following turn to not knock out the Wug for 10. But yeah, they had the perfect split. But I had the whole thing. It was the X speed into Meowth. I was going to bring in the Gabite, X speed into Meowth and hit for 10, which would have knocked out Wug Trio. And then we would have Cyrus'd, hopefully drawing energy to get into other Gabite. But tough one. Yeah, Wugtrio is just strong. Whoa. A Weezing this high up? I like that. I'm a big fan of Weezing. I think Meow plus Beedrill is the most interesting deck. At least it's not using cringe basic. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty strong. But if you run into something like this deck, like my deck beats that deck most of the time. It is big sad that the energies line up and I have Meowth out front. What pack is the Meowth? You know, I want to say Charizard pack, but I'll check. Meow. Meowth is from... Yeah, Genetic Apex Charizard pack. They actually have the Dawn. They had the Dawn play, huh? I mean, I could Sabrina, but they're just going to bring in other coughing. Which I guess is still fine, actually. We have to Sabrina here, yeah. Because then at least, if there's no way they have... I mean, maybe they have 2 Dawns, but they have to at least place energy here, and we don't get hit on our Chompington. We don't get chomped up, you know what I mean? Yeah, but now they can't attack unless they have X speed or something. And leaving this coughing in is actually great for us. Ah, you would. You would. We do get to evolve and knock it out, but we're like out of cards. Pokemon Center Lady. I think we have to knock it out, right? As much as I want to draw cards, I don't think that's the play. Yeah, and I probably top decks other Weezing here. I like seeing Weezing though. Weezing's a cool card. I really want to run Cloudfire in a big way. Alright, we're down to 90. Pokeball is here. I shear that like every time, I think. Although Pokeball could let me play energy on something else. Either way, I'm Pokemon Center Lading. There's no way I'm not doing this. This puts me up over getting knocked out by a Darkrai. And I guess I can just Pokeball. That way I can put energy on something else. Yeah, it has to be Gible. And then we get energy started again, which is cool. Now it's going to come down to some draws. I mean, there's 10 cards. Usually you don't run out of cards in this deck. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Hey, Mystic, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, Cynthia definitely wins it. I probably should have just sheared to draw instead of Pokeballing, but... Iono with 0. Nice. Oh. Red doesn't do anything. Red does nothing. That Rocky Helmet does something. That's for sure. It still shuffles your deck. X speed. We don't need that. Try again. Research. Bug catcher Zach, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, you know. I mean, we still lose, right? It just felt good getting the top deck like one turn too late. I guess we have to do this and hope he doesn't have Cyrus. We have to do this and hope they don't have Cyrus, right? That's all we can really do. They probably have Cyrus, but if they don't have Cyrus, we're in a good spot. Betting my house he has Cyrus. Probably. Probably. No, he's professoring. They are professoring. That means we win the game. They professored. That means we win the game, everybody. Good game. Hey, yo, give us that house. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Where's the house? Where's the house? Where's the house? It's actually not over yet because we now have to go for Cynthia or Cyrus. I was going to say Cynthia or Cyrus wins the game. Good stuff. GG's. Lugsy, hello, hello. We got him. It was scary for a second. I mean, if they had the Cyrus, that deck runs Cyrus. You know it does. You know it does. Is Garchomp better than Garchomp EX? It depends on the day. Depends on the day and how you're feeling. Here's the deck list. Definitely depends on the day and how you're feeling specifically. Hey, Alex, thanks for the follow. Oh, I'm ready for a nap. I didn't put any stuff in my hair today, and you could tell. It's all like flat and poofy. Also put a watch on for the first time in like 6 months. Not sure why I did that. Master Ball today? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe Master Ball tomorrow. It's been a grind though, honestly. Should probably just pick a deck that's not this. Yeah, Hypno. I don't even know what's happening in front of my face right now. Sleepy, drowsy Dragonite. This is a deck I have not seen for a while, I will say that. It's like an OG kind of deck. I'll hit for 20. Does this beat the Guillotine Mewtwo deck? Yeah. Yeah. You have to get the energies right. So you have to spend a lot of time thinking about where your energy is going. But if you get alternating energy at any point, you can win the game. Bro's playing the game from 2024 of April. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, this is an older deck for sure. and they're thinking about it for a long time. Active slot Hypno with alternating energy for Dragonair. Honestly, they're gonna win this game. Unless I get a fighting energy like tomorrow, like right now, they're gonna win this game. Oh, I don't even care. I've got an evolution if I needed it. Or Pokemon Center Lady. All right, there's the fighting energy. There's the fighting energy. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We have a fighting energy. We just needed the one. Cape on Dragonite feels scary. 4-game win streak with Tina Mewtwo. I feel like a villain. Oof. Oof. They get the flip again? Okay. Fair enough. Wake up, though. Who cares? Who cares? We're evolving regardless. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna shear. I want to keep the momentum going. Sorry, Grandma, you're gone. Into research is huge. Into Pokeball is even better. No, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. That was bait. Whew, almost got baited. What's the Meowth for? Drawing cards. So if you get the Meowth first, drawing cards and balancing energy. So the idea behind this deck is you get through all of your cards in pretty much every game because you have shearing with Garchomp and draw with Meowth and then all the other draw power that you have. So like right now we have Sabrina. I can shear Pokeball because that's a dead card. And there's Cynthia. Beautiful. Mostly for draw power. There we go. Why didn't they attack? I have no idea. Sometimes when you're playing a Dragonite deck, your brain doesn't remember that Dragonair is also a Pokemon. That would be my guess. That would be my guess, is that they forgot Dragonair was a Pokemon. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Paid stream snipers. Paid actor, paid actor. We got the script. Who's reading the script? Oh, my back hurts. We still have 30 minutes. Maybe I should sit down. I should probably just sit down. Last game? Nah, we got a couple games yet. Unless I did the math wrong. I started late. I started late. You've been playing since launch? Yes. I've been playing since, because I absolutely live in New Zealand, I've been playing since the beginning of October of last year. Meowth? Nah. How comes when I want the Meowth, when I actually want the Meowth, they do not give it to me? You know? I could have actually liked Meowth there. Fine. All right, I'm sitting. I'm sitting because my back hurts. Honestly, it feels weird to sit and stream at the same time. Oh yeah, Starmie's a beast. We probably just lose. I have Cape, at least. Feels so weird being seated, you know? Cyrus is here. Fighting Energy's also here. Now the question is... how do I play this? It's at 150. Do I like X speed out into Gibble? I mean, I think I have to do this. I have to evolve, and I have to cape this thing. I will play the Gibble. I will energize the Gibble. We will X speed. And we will cross our fingers for a Garchomp. Yu-Gi-Oh! Started this year, got a lot of catch up to do. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, it does take a bit to get all the cards you need to work with. I would just like pick one. If you're like just getting started now, or like, you know, kind of behind the 8 ball there, I would just like pick one deck and try to focus on that. It's just tough because a lot of the supporters that you want to use come from different packs. Hey, Ernie, thanks for the follow. Whoa, he's already wugging, dude. We just lose. Did they flip Misty? Oh, no, they Dawn. 150 on the Gabite. You're a monster, dude. I wasn't even really paying attention to what they were doing on their side of the field, I'm not going to lie. But we do definitely just lose here. That was the first deck I put together, too, is Starmie into... Although I don't think I had Manaphy, which is kind of clutch. Kind of need Manaphy there. Traded for most of the supporters. Yeah, that's nice. I forgot you can trade now. Forgot you can trade now. I feel like the stable supporters should be added to the store like professors and Pokeball. That's actually not a bad call out. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. I wonder if they'll ever come out with like specialized packs. Like, this is a supporters pack, and you just like pull supporter packs. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get to trade shinies after this set. I would assume so. Yeah, I would assume you could trade the new stuff after once something else comes out, you know? Oh, look at this. This is the first deck I built when I started playing this set. Love that. You have 4 gold Pokeballs? That's insane. 4 gold Pokeballs is crazy. That's crazy talk. How much money have you spent? I feel like you should just be pulling other packs. You just pull other packs. That's crazy. 4 gold Pokeballs. That's lucky. That's lucky. Super lucky. Now, what do I do? The energies are correct, which is cool. Pokeball's dead. I'm just gonna stack the bench. Guess he could have waited for comms and then used Pokeball. But it's fine. Oh, it's querying me. Select 2 objects that are the same shape. None of them are the same shape. Just kidding, there's 2 L's. Confirm. TikTok is silly sometimes. All right, what do I do here? Besides just lose? Pretty sure the answer is just lose. Pretty confident in the loss plan. All right, here we go. Leaf. You know they got the leaf. They're making like a tree, dude. They're so making like a tree. Ain't no way they're not. Anyone else feel like the Wonder Pick options have been trashed since this new set? I don't know. My Wonder Pick options were never spectacular to begin with, I don't think. What is happening? How many cards do I have? 7? I mean, I'll play an energy here, but I can't attack. This is super cooked, by the way. This deck is just disgusting. It is gross. One turn too late, dude. Literally one turn too late. One turn sooner and we win the game. Oh, they already have 2 points. Never mind. I played that thinking that I could set it down and just sack it, but they already have 2 points, so it's just over. It's just over. Right, because even if we knock this thing out, they bring this guy in. We can heal up, but that's not really helping us at all, I don't think. I mean, I guess we can let it play, but kind of for why, you know? I'm trying to think of a way that we come out of this one alive, but I just can't figure it out. Oh, that thing even knocks us out. Yeah, they don't even have to do anything. I honestly wasn't even thinking they were knocking us out that turn. I was thinking the Darkrai was going to hit, and then we had a turn to get Garchomp. But yeah, I mean, we got Gabite 1 turn too late. It is what it is. It is what it is. Even sent him a thanks ping. Look at that. What a good gamer am I, you know? Why didn't you Gmail the Gibble? I did. I did Gmail the Gibble, but it doesn't make a difference because they had 2 points already. So it's not like I could retreat out to it or anything. Oh. Ooh, Arceus in the active slot is actually pretty great for us. He definitely doesn't want to be there. Pretty easy to build a Meow deck. You only need one more Meow then, and the trainers you can farm Darkrai. Yeah, I have a Meow deck built. It just does bad against, like, if you're playing against something that's not EX, you just kind of lose. All right, what do we have here? Correct energy. Please, just give me the Gibble, dude. Nah, of course not. Why would they? Literally, Gibble wins us the game here. Like, look at this hand. Now we probably just never get a water energy ever again. Now we probably just never see a water energy ever again. All right, there's Gabite. Once again, don't care about that. Professor's research. Into Pokeball, finally. Yep, there we'll never see a water energy ever again, by the way. I've thought about putting Dawn in this deck so many times, but I just don't think. I just don't know what to take out. Like, yeah, we just lose here, right? literally just lose. I might as well play Cape. Because we're going to draw a card, and then we won't draw a card next turn. Take out Grandma, you think? Dawn wouldn't help us here anyways, because we can't get the cat out. The cat's going down. And now we go into our boy, and then our boy goes down. Our only hope is that we get something else we can sack here. Like, we either need to draw another Gibble or a Grandma. Yeah, there's Gibble. So I can go Gabite. And I can play the G-Blay for sure. And then we actually have a shot at this now. Like a pretty good shot at this. This is where Grandma comes in, by the way. This is where if I had Gmaw, we'd be playing her all day, because then I could get the Grandma into the cat, drop the cat out here, and now I can retreat with Gabite and be completely safe. But what's gonna happen here, I can tell you, is we're gonna retreat and they're gonna Sabrina. This is what happens. Like, just that's what's gonna happen to us, and we're just gonna be very sad about it. That's all we can really do, is be sad about it, you know? I will hit for 20. That puts this thing in range of no Cynthia. But we know. We all know the Sabrina's here. And actually, even Sabrina might not be the end of the world, because we can sack one Gabite. It's just going to take another turn. No, Sabrina would do it. Sabrina would ruin us. Judging by the way he's playing other cards, he doesn't have it. But people like to play cards for no reason. People are playing cards for no reason quite often. They don't have Sabrina. That means we win the game, which is pretty great for us. Pretty great. Meowth, not good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. I'm sure you answer this all the time, but how do you play on a computer? Capture card? No, so I actually use an Android emulator. Yeah, they retreat. That's smart. But we have Cyrus, which is not enough for them. Because now we can do this. I guess I do Cyrus, right? Yeah, the Cyrus is there. It does super duper stink that we're going to never see water energy, or never see a fighting energy ever again. But I think it's a sacrifice we have to make, because Arceus is the threat. Oh, I can shear, but I kind of don't want to shear any of this, so I'm just not. What's your biggest annoyance with the current meta? You know, I don't know. It's actually pretty varied. It's pretty varied. Like, I guess Darkrai and Giratina is just like annoying to play against all the time, but there's like other stuff that's working, so it's cool to see these other sets. Waiting for opponent. Yeah, this game is over. I think this meta is pretty balanced, mostly RNG like Misty, but I certainly hate Giratina the most. Yeah, I agree. It's like fairly balanced. Not fairly balanced. I mean moderately balanced. Know what I'm saying? Sabrina wins, Cynthia wins. Yeah, we got all kinds of options here. We got options on our options, you know? The calm vibes are so lovely. I mean, I try to keep it calm. We're pretty chill around here. Knock them out. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of the cards. We just knock them out. Like the playlist, where do I find it on iTunes? It's on Spotify. If you search Check Text Livestream on Spotify, you can save it. And the reason that I play this list, there's like other lo-fi songs that I like and other gaming lo-fi that I like. But these have all been tested to not get flagged by YouTube's system. That's why I use them. It does get flagged by Facebook, and sometimes it gets flagged by TikTok. I've been trying to strip out some of the songs that get flagged on TikTok. But I'm still not sure that TikTok is flagging the music or if it's flagging my introduction screen, which looks like this. Sometimes I think it just flags that for some reason. It's just the animation from the Pikachu card. Ready, go. If I was going second, this is like a great start, but going first is bad. I'm surprised they didn't concede. Yeah, usually they do. Usually they do. Are fighting decks strong? Should I make my decks mismatched or all one energy? All one energy for sure. Yeah, the only reason I'm running mixed energy here is because these like the dragon types require mixed energy. But definitely if you want to try to build a consistent deck, stick to one energy for sure. All right, we've got the Gabite. We've got energy aligning, guys. We've got energy. But the problem is we can't draw into Garchomp, you know? Crazy. How long have I been streaming for? So it depends on when you want to say I started. If we're talking about the first time ever that I was live, top decking. We just top decked Garchomp, everybody. The first time I ever went live ever, we're talking about like a long time. Probably, how old am I? Probably like 15 years ago. More recently, I started in like the end of October last year, and I've been trying to be as consistent as possible to just stream every day. This is where a basic would be huge. Like if I got the Gibble. It's actually all looking pretty good here. Yeah, I've told this story a few times, but like me and my friend way back in the day used to play like FIFA, and we would stream like just the two of us with the Kinect, the Xbox Kinect camera, and the microphone was so far away it sounded horrible, sounded so bad. Why would he why would you retreat that guy? I'm a little confused by that. Pokeball brings us a Meowth. Sorry, Gibble. Yeah, that was a weird turn of events there. We are getting another water energy, which is great because now we can use it on Meowth. We get out of here. We go Chomp. We go Cynthia. That should pretty much be the game. I don't really see a world where we lose this one now. What's your soccer team? Real Madrid. Real Madrid. We had a pretty tough game in Champions League. I mean, those free kicks were insane. And I guess Philadelphia Union. I also watch the Philadelphia Union occasionally just because that's like local. Would Dawn be good in this deck? I have considered Dawn a few times, yeah. I've definitely considered it. But yeah, after what? FIFA Ultimate Team with the Xbox Kinect, I went and I got, that's just GG's. I went and got a Katsu Kitty capture card from Japan so that I could stream competitive Pokemon battles. I streamed that for a long time. That was where I actually got some viewers like back then. That was probably like 10 years ago or 12 years ago. And I would stream, was it like XY battles, XY ranked battles? And I had like 30 people or so show up on Twitch for that, which was like, for me was awesome. And then, like I said, I just recently started up again playing this game. It's fun. And there's a lot of people hanging out that like to play it, so that's cool. The next thing I'm looking forward to is the Pokemon Champions when that comes out. I already have all of my videos and streams and stuff secretly have like meta information about champions in it. Like the description already mentions Pokemon Champions Battles and PvP and stuff. That's kind of the next game I want to move into, I think. I'll still play this too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to like completely abandon the Pokemon TCG Pocket. But I'm pretty stoked for Pokemon Champions when that comes out. If it's good. If it's good, who knows? Maybe it'll come out and it'll be garbage, but the way they described it, I really like the way it sounded. Hey, Pablo, thanks for the follow on Twitch, by the way. It was a few minutes ago. Pokeball's here. We will research. Water into water, so we can afford to draw cards here. Hoping as Pocket gains traction, they will add it to Worlds. Yeah, it's weird to me that they excluded it from Worlds, if I'm honest with you. I guess they just want to focus on like their main TCG game and not like what do they call it? Like blur the lines for like what is Pokemon TCG. But it is strange. It is strange. Is it a new mainline Pokemon game? So Pokemon Champions is supposedly going to be more like a Coliseum type game where it's like just competitive battles. And it's supposed to be on mobile, like phones, and also Switch. So if they do like traditional competitive like VGC on phones and on Switch, oh man, I'll be stoked. And you can like transfer all your Pokemon over via Pokemon Home. So my guess is they're going to try to release it like alongside of another game. But I would be stoked for that. Whoa, he's already wugging, dude. Did I make that? Oh, they dawned. They dawned. I'm like, how are you wugging already? That's crazy. I mean, we still win, but like, wow. Much wow. Look at the bait. It's always there, dude. They always try to get you to play that research. Always, always. Hey, we beat the Wug. Honestly, this deck usually doesn't beat Wug. Wug Trio is usually too fast for Garchomp. You ever play any of the ROM hacks, Radical Red, etc.? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Radical Red's fun. I also did the Emerald, was it like roguelike? That one was pretty cool. I was really into, what's the one that's on the web? Pokemon Showdown. I did a ton of Showdown. That's like kind of separate from the ROM hacks. The more recent online like web game that was like all battling. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I watch Shady P play Radical Red all the time. That's like my bread and butter. The content. I don't consume a ton of content myself anymore because I'm like always doing other stuff. But when I do, it's usually like Shady playing ROM hacks and stuff. Pokerogue, that's it. Yep, Pokerogue's the one I was trying to think of. Where it's just like I beat the 200 round or whatever, and then I went into the you can play unlimited or whatever. There's like unlimited rounds. I don't know how far I got. Love Shady P in the gang. Oh yeah, there's a cool group for sure. Cool group. All right, so we start with Meowth every time. Not a terrible start against water. Watching people play Kaizo Ironmon looks like such a grind. Yeah, that's like you have one Pokemon to take on the whole game, right? That's how that works? Like basically you pick one Pokemon and you get to see the stats and stuff and you try to take on the whole game with one. Yeah. You should try Emerald Sea Glass ROM hack. Is a bit newer. Okay. Man, way back in the day, there were so many. There was like a brown version. We literally, this is like the good hand. It was like Pokemon Brown version was like a ROM hack of like the super duper old Pokemon games, like the Red and Blue and stuff. And I put it, or maybe it was Gold and Silver. And I actually put it on an emulator on my BlackBerry. Do you guys remember do you even know what a BlackBerry looks like? The age of the chat is about to show, okay? The age of the chat is about to show. Do you even know what a BlackBerry is? But I put it on a BlackBerry and you actually played with the little scroll ball. Yeah, you could play with like the little scroll ball actually moves your guy around. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. Oh, man. Was more of a sidekick guy. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm telling you, I played a ROM hack on the BlackBerry. I'm telling you what happened. It was actually with the little scroll ball. The little scroll ball was everything. That was it. That was the bee's knees. Oh man, we lost our Cynthia. All right, there's a Cyrus. I don't care about that so much. We can Gabite, which is cool. We have X speed, which is nice. I will cape. We can cape our guy here. For kind of no reason though. Without Cynthia, I think we just Sabrina, right? I could shear, but I kind of like all the cards that I see. Sabrina brings in the other one. Our energies are aligning once again, which I like. And we can X speed this cat out of here and just hit for 100. Can we see the deck list? Yeah, I'll share it then at the end. That's I have to wrap up and it looks like we're running over anyways. Have to wrap it up in a minute. How does one download the emulator for TCG? So I don't really want to send you to anyone specific, but if you look up a video, there's like guides on how to do it. All right, Cyrus gives us points here for free. There's a Cynthia. So like we got water on the Gabite. We can Cyrus this guy in. And we should be like in a pretty good spot, I think. It feels weird not using reckless shearing. I'm just so used to just shearing every time. Yeah, they just bring this guy back in, but they're stacking Gyarados. All right, they're gonna flip. That's fine. All right, second Cynthia. I need both though. I kind of hate this, but I think we have to just Cynthia and knock this thing out. He's not attacking with Garchomp, or sorry, Gyarados yet, so should be fine. Should be fine. Mumu player the go-to for most creators. Yeah, I'm not using Mumu though. I'm using a different one. I think what a lot of people are messing up though, you can actually, I don't know if Mumu allows this, but like I was able to adjust the resolution to be super duper wide, which is great for horizontal platforms. Fighting energy. I'm actually gonna shear. Beautiful. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. I will stack energy on this Garchomp because we could lose energy when this guy attacks, but we Cynthia now. Nice. Nice. This deck surprising me. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The whole thing is, do you get the energy, right? Do you get the energy that you need? If you get the energy that you need, you're set. Because you're gonna get through the cards. Like almost every game, we get through all of the cards. It's really just determining whether or not we get the energy that we need. Let's go. But using Pachirisu is surprisingly good. Pachirisu is pretty good. I could see that being pretty good. You could even do like Pachirisu Pikachu. Well, I guess Pikachu requires more shenanigans, so maybe not. Good game though. Good game, everybody. I will share right now. That's what the deck looks like. It's just two Garchomp line, one Meowth, and then a bunch of support. But the support is pretty dialed in at this point. I'm tempted. The only thing that I'm tempted with is potentially removing a Grandma for a Dawn. And by Grandma, I mean Celestic Town Elder for a Dawn. That's what I'm thinking about maybe swapping to. But they serve two different purposes. The Dawn would be like I have an X speed and Meowth in with a bunch of energy that I could retreat out and then move energy off of Meowth. Or vice versa if I've got my energies mixed up on my Garchomps. And the Grandma Celestic Town Elder is more for the late game where I need something that is not my Garchomp on the bench for Sabrina bait. So they kind of serve two different purposes. I'm not sure which one I like better. But other than that, the support is pretty dialed in. But okay, anyways, that's my time for today. 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. So if you guys want to come back and hang out, please do. I will be live tomorrow. I don't know for how long. Probably like 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I think something like that. And then we'll see how long that works out. I have this beautiful teleprompter that I could be looking at you guys this whole time. And instead I'm looking over at my monitor over here. It'd be so easy to just talk to you guys right here. Crazy. All right. Have a good day, everybody. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.